It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, Wayne County law enforcement investigating the first murder of the year 2023, and the suspect is still at large. Law enforcement asking if anyone in Wayne County knows the whereabouts of 29-year-old Lannis Paul Brown of Jesup. They're asked to simply contact the Wayne County Sheriff's Department at number 912-427-5970. Sheriff Chuck Mosley states the suspect is armed and dangerous, and he's wanting the shooting death of 23-year-old Zachary Johnson of Jesup. Shooting occurred Friday morning on Community Circle, which is off of Rainier Road. Neighbors in the area state a confrontation occurred between the two men, and Brian shot and killed Zachary Johnson. Shooting occurred around 11 a.m. this past Friday. Brian has been on the loose ever since the shooting. Again, his whereabouts unknown at this time. Sheriff's Department asking for the community's help and cooperation. And if you have any information about the whereabouts or about the shooting that took place on Friday on Community Circle, again, if you know the whereabouts of 29-year-old Lannis Paul Brown, you're asked to contact the Wayne County Sheriff's Department at 912-427-5970. City of Jesup still searching for the suspect who shot a man Wednesday evening on Shamrock Street in Jesup. That man recovering from gunshot wounds at a hospital in Savannah. Jesup PD investigating but not releasing any more information at this time. We don't have the name of the man who was shot or the suspect, as they appeared to be looking for the suspect and still piecing that part of the puzzle together. This shooting occurred at 115 Shamrock Street in Jesup this past Wednesday evening between 8 and 9 p.m. Police ask if anyone has information about the shooting to contact them at 912-427-1300. Wayne County Sheriff's Department assisted the McIntosh County Sheriff's Department in the arrest of 33-year-old Justin Barrett Bernard of Jesup on charges of felony murder and aggravated assault of 51-year-old Neil Truitt, who died of multiple injuries back on July 2nd of 2022. Mike Ward, investigator with the McIntosh Sheriff's Department, reported that Bernard was arrested at 4:10 p.m. on Wednesday, February 1st of this year. Again, 51-year-old Truitt, a local fisherman, was found dead, suffering from multiple injuries at the Darien River Shrimp. He is from Darien, Georgia. Again, he was found dead with multiple injuries at Darien River Shrimp dock on Thompson Seafood around 11 p.m. back on July 2nd. He died at Southeast Georgia Health System. McIntosh Sheriff's Department has devoted numerous hours investigating this incident, assisted by the Atlantic Judicial DA's Office, the Richmond Hill Police Department, and the Crime Lab at GBI. Investigations are ongoing. If anyone has information relating to this incident, they're asked to call the McIntosh County Sheriff's Department. That number is 912-437-5871. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Both the Wayne County Board of Education and the Wayne County Commissioners have meetings today. The Board of Education has a call meeting set for this morning at 9 a.m. at the Tech Center. On the agenda is financial workshop. CFO Mr. Richard Aldridge will conduct a financial workshop for board members, also executive session, discuss personnel, all that this morning at 9 a.m. This evening at 6 p.m. at the County Commissioners meeting room, the Wayne County Commissioners have their February meeting. On the agenda under old business, consider and approve election board through legislation, which was tabled from their January 11th meeting. Consider and approve appointment for Wayne County Board of Health. Consider and approve Heart of Georgia RDC third-party member. Under new business, consider and approve a beer and wine license for Van's Barbecue. Consider and approve policy and procedure for compensation of volunteer firefighters. Consider and approve turf planer to level soccer and baseball fields. Consider and approve bid to construct light and marked parallel taxiway at the airport. Consider and approve bid for airport perimeter fence. Consider and approve special event permit for Hospice Society Georgia. Consider and approve resolution to put term limits on a referendum, and consider and approve a tax appeal. Items with the commissioners under executive session, personnel, litigation, land acquisition, all that this evening at 6 p.m. City commissioners meet tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at City Hall for their February meeting. On the agenda under new business, discussion of Jesup Housing Authority and workforce housing, and approval of purchase of SUV on state contract with Fire Chief Josh Huffman. Items with the city manager, items with the commissioners, items with the mayor, all that tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at City Hall. Early voting for the school system's proposed East Blocks for Education begins Monday, February the 27th. Will run for 3 weeks up to election day, Tuesday, March 21st. 3 weeks of early voting. There are 2 Saturday early voting dates. Those will be March 4th and March the 11th. And Superintendent Sean Kelly and the Board of Education hope that Wayne County voters extend the East Blocks 1-cent penny tax for education. Current East Blocks about to run out, so it's time to simply redo the tax, but it has to be approved by the Wayne County voters. Our Richardson Rec Center will once again be the location of early voting. New East Blocks, if passed, expected to raise $30 million over a 5-year period. Top 2 priority projects, a ROTC center and a new Ag Center for the high school. Once again, early voting begins Monday, February 27th. Runs up until Election Day, Tuesday, March 21st. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes of the news, the Chamber of Commerce has a couple of events planned, and one taking place this week, a big career expo set for Wednesday, February the 8th at Coastal Pines Technical College at the Polytech Center. Looking for a job or a new career, they state you'll want to check this out. A career expo features several local industries and businesses with current job openings and on-site interviews. Several companies helping out with the expo, including Rayonier, Sierra International Machinery, Yellowwood, Chemours, Georgia Power, EAM, Wayne Memorial Hospital, the Chamber of Commerce, and Wayne County Industrial Development Authority. Once again, the big day planned for this Wednesday. Again, Coastal Pines Technical College is the site. The time, Wednesday from 3 to 7 p.m. Again, the date, Wednesday, February the 8th. Chamber also has set the date for their 14th annual Taste of Wayne. This year, an event will be a night at the races. The date on your calendar to mark is April 13th from 6 to 10 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College. Chamber at this time seeking food vendors, also sponsorship for the event. If you'd like to donate a live or silent auction item, give the Chamber a call at 427-2028. 14th Annual Taste of Wayne, sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce, in the date Thursday, April 13th. Just about a week away from the Hog Jam, February 17th and 19th. The Wayne County Board of Tourism gearing up for that. Heather Altman will join us Friday on the Bitch and Bob Show with all the details. Statewide hunt begins at 2 p.m. on Friday, February 17th, ends on Sunday, February 19th at 12 noon. Registration for the hunt will close at 6 p.m. on that Friday, February 17th at 6 p.m. On-site registration available at Hunt Headquarters at the J.C. Fair Building. Online registration will be open through 2 p.m. Friday. Registration is $50 for bow or gun hunters, or hunters can pay $100 hunt in both categories. Hunters 16 under hunt free with a registered adult hunter. All hogs must be weighed in at the J.C. Fairgrounds in Jesup, but participants can hunt anywhere in the state or any of the connecting states that have legal permission to do so. Hunters must be in line at weigh-in by 12 noon that Sunday, or they're disqualified. Participants are responsible for knowledge of the rules. Registration rules available online through active.com, or registration forms can be printed from the Tourism Board website, www.waynetourism.com. Wayne County Tourism Board's Hog Jam set for February 17th and 19th. Once again, headquarters at the J.C. Fair Building. And that's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan's have a great day.